Welcome to part 2 of the Professional Guide to Grant Writing. I want to thank all of you in attendance for these training sessions, and I also want to welcome all of our online viewers. This segment will cover grant writing tips. And one grant writing tip in particular may be obvious, but it continues to be overlooked. And that is making sure your client has a full and complete understanding of what will be expected of him, her, and their organization. Most clients think that I'll pay a grant writer, they'll do all the work, and submit the application. And to an extent, it's true. But more for government grants than foundation grants. And I say that because the government reviewers are not going to have an opportunity to interview you or to meet with you. And the burden of demonstrating your viability and your program or project as a minimal risk has to be documented in writing. And that goes back to, what is a client working with? Our company offers clients a free website. The reason we offer the free website and we tie it into our money back guarantee is because most clients far underestimate the value of having a website that is continuously updated. A nonprofit organization should have their website updated on a monthly basis at least. I'm working on a business plan right now for another grant writing organization. And this particular nonprofit organization that I'm writing the business plan for doesn't really have a clue as to how they will sustain their operations in the future. That is one of the reasons why they're having a business plan developed. In most instances, your client doesn't know a quarter of the information that they need to know for you to write a successful business plan, grant proposal. And both are true. So as a grant writer, back to the reason why we're meeting here today, grant writing tips. So as a grant writer, it's important to have some fact-finding conversations with your clients and document on paper the history, the future, and future plans to expand. How will the organization that you're working with work to fulfill their mission? How will your clinic client. Make sure that children are immunized against childhood diseases every year, each and every year that you have that funding. How do you do that? One of the ways our organization helps our clients is by having products and services available to them, such as sustainability components. So we're able to offer our clients ideas based on the amount of investment required and the amount of activity that's required from the nonprofit organization. So we have a staff that will enable us to help a nonprofit organization client provide their service population with computerized training, which is very, very important. We can support any client's online training needs. And that puts you as a grant writer for us at a huge advantage over another grant writing organization. So let's go right back to that grant writing tip. That grant writing tip, number one, is have as much documentation as possible in front of you before you start to write that grant proposal. Make sure the important questions are all answered and you have an idea of the advice you will offer your client to help them achieve their goals.